So I would try to put back the individual again into the social system where the individual is not only confronted by the individual is not only confronted by the rules of hierarchy of society, which places him in a place maybe is uncomfortable for him, but at the same time we're confronted with other forces. We have the physical force that controls the system, the government, the army, the police, the orderly forces. But then we have other forces, the intangible forces, time, space, distance, numbers, God, all those things present in society but not existing. You can see God, you don't see numbers, you don't see time, but they are controlling us. And there is where people develop another kind of stress. And these are the intangible constraints we feel. The fact that we don't see those aspects of life that really control us. So, those parts are the most peculiar and the most dangerous ones. You know, the forces that control us that we cannot see or feel, the intangible ones. So, we have to see how the individual tries to deal with this in the daily life and how they try to integrate themselves. So, after my experience in Freetown, I said, well, there's nothing to really complain about. We really have to intervene here. So, how come in some societies things are manageable? Then I see with my research, okay, some societies have been really busy with this. It's called social engineering. Societies really have to be engineered, just like the celestial bodies have been engineered just to move in specific speed and to move in different loops around each other. That's celestial engineering. Social engineering, it's about conflict prevention. What is laid down in other, because again, when we look at science, a system, just like a car, like I explained earlier, any system is bound to run into chaos and disorder in time. So you leave a car running, it will get into disorder, it will overheat, it will stop itself after. That's what a system is. So it means you have to turn it off after a while or leave it to cool down in order for the system to run again. So that's also conflict management. And when we look at that and see how we can introduce this notion of social engineering, which I'll give you a very clear example of that. In Britain, for example, I talk a lot about London, where you have about 8 big teams in the first division in the same city. Some countries don't even have up to 8 stadiums in the whole country. But there's like more than 8 in London alone. Each one, Chelsea, Arsenal, Crystal Palace, Tottenham, you know, name a few. West Ham, okay. So all those teams are there. And you wonder why. Then you start to see, you start to think, and you see that, okay, there's a whole population there. You know, the real destabilizing portion of society. So from the 15-year-olds to the 35-year-olds, you know, really strong people who really need something to occupy their minds. So those people are given something to do. It's called entertainment. It's used as conflict management, you see, and conflict prevention. So you have this whole bunch of people who every weekend they have where they can just put out all this negative energy called football. Yeah, entertainment. And they're ready from Thursday, it's on Saturday, but things are like just buzzing and they're talking and Then it's Saturday, they're already tired the night before. And then they do this football thing. And of course, during the same period, a lot of other things are going on. The stadium is full, 50,000 spectators here and there. A lot of fake T-shirts are sold, a lot of fake jerseys, a lot of fake scarves. People can fend for themselves. And Thursday, they don't let them get out of that. That's conflict management. And these guys are always tired. They just talk about their football. They love it. Now, I take football away from the culture of Britain. There will be burglary. There will be rape every weekend. There will be killing. The people will be crazy. You see what I mean? So, it's not like they're more well-behaved than people in Syria. But they have been made plans for, they have been more accommodated. All the energy they have has been redirected by form of social engineering. They've been engineered to waste their energy in what they like, in this pleasurable thing called football. And that's not enough. All the TV stations, Sky Sports, Eurosport, that's not enough. There's Nike, Adidas, Puma on this same thing called football. So you can either first think of football as something where 22 people are running after a ball. That's the most stupid thing you'll ever see. But then look at what else you can associate to such a stupid thing. You see? So it depends on how things are presented in the end. And it depends on what kind of module. You see? And this is why we need to look at what interests the people, first of all. And based on that, you can control a whole nation based on interest. So, on the African continent, it's like nobody has interest. It's not so difficult to find what people are interested in and give them that. And believe me, there will be ancillary activities. I know, you sit in Lagos, you put sugar on the table. There will be ants. There will be, every animal will show up. Yeah, that's just the nature of life. You put something interesting down. So when they build a stadium in London, they don't ask for restaurants. They don't ask for bars. They don't ask for hotels. People are coming to beg to build those. Because, the infrastructure just builds up. So, coming to Freetown again, it's like, okay, maybe I know what to do. Maybe we have to find something that people can just be interested in. And while I was there, one of the things that people, when I looked around, and I was first of all, so impressed with the setup as an architect, looking at the structures and the history of this country and what it's achieved. I said, wow, and I said, where did everything go wrong? Where there was the interest to do all this before. Where did the lack of interest start? But of course, like I say, it was time to intervene, not time to question things anymore. So with my research with people, they start to talk about, what they're good at. Say, before the war, we won every dance festival we participated in. And this and that. I said, oh, okay, okay. And so if we do something here, what might you like? Well, we won the dance festival here so that we can win. I said, okay. I'll include that in my notes, So that was a positive, one of the main positive things I got out of there, that the people kind of know what they can do and what they would like to do. And of course, going on with the talking about conflict and the essence of it, it would take me the same 17 years because I learned something every day. So I cannot make this this talk that long, but I hope that there is something right now that's a little bit more clear as to how we need to deal, first of all, individually how we associate ourselves to society, and how our place in society is not about comparison, or it's not about what we think we should be. It's about where we are and how we relate and how we think we can relate. So that's one step into this so-called conflict prevention. What is being introduced here is what I define as event-based development process. Process, I say, because we're also stuck with all this nonsense definition that you cannot apply on the African continent. Sustainability, that's nonsense. You don't want to sustain anything on the African continent. No way. That's rubbish. You want progress. You sustain something that's enough. There's nothing enough yet there, So we don't have to accept some words because they're used commonly. So, and I in Venice, one of the interventions I made for the Architecture Biennale for the Nigerian Pavilion was putting a sign, Africa is not a country. That I said now also for 17 years, that it gets me angry to hear, especially in French, en Afrique, en Afrique, en Afrique. En Afrique, where? And they're talking about Africa like it's just a little place. And then, of course, there's little countries talking about a whole continent like it's just a place, So, of course, that's also due to this lack of identification. If you go to the travel agent, you see New York is the Empire State Building, and Paris is the Eiffel Tower, and even Belgium is the Atomium. Wow, And you're going to see Kenya, Uganda, and safari, lions and stuff. I get very angry when I see that. It's like, what? People don't live there? Or why is it lions, And it's people that live there. What? There's no product of intellectual expression, something representative of the people. I tear down all those posters. And if there's no Ugandan around, say, hey, is that your country? So even all the names of countries are disappearing. People don't name countries in Africa. They say, oh, in Africa, oh, yeah, it's culture in Africa. I'm a Nigerian, There are 200 million of us. It's a stress to be Nigerian. I don't even know my neighbors. And then you talk about Africa? Damn, this is like, it's common for the smaller countries, especially the Francophone countries. We have Togo next to us. They're like, 7 million? It's half the population of Lagos. So it's easy for them to think about Africa, you see. For us in Nigeria, I'm thinking only about Yoruba people. We're 30 million of us. That's 3 times Belgium. You see, so everybody has their burden. And we have to really, really stop that. Somebody says to you tomorrow, 10 minutes after, in Africa, hey, where? Because this is the first rubbish. There's hunger in Ethiopia, it was USA for Africa. There was Ebola somewhere, oh, Africa have disease, oh, lifespan is 40 years. But then you try to book a flight to Africa, it's all full. Hey, if there's Ebola everywhere, why are you guys going there? So this Ebola must be just in one corner, right? So why do you just say Africa then? Why don't you just name the place? And then, of course, it gives the Europeans all the permission to be as corrupt as they can. Then they say Africans are corrupt. I always say Africans are not yet smart enough to be corrupt. They steal, they do that, but corruption is a different level. You need to be really smart. So, like in Europe, to account for everything, but it's a lie. You see? So we cannot, there's some things that cannot be just adapted or given to the Africans. So it starts by everybody first identify where they go, where they're coming from, what's happening where, and yes, how everybody also can strive for a kind of representative image of where they come from on the continent, rather than using Africa as a cover-up. It's a word that's so abused. It's so bad, when you hear Africa, nobody is going to tell you anything good after, almost. It's always something about getting money, something about begging, something about, it's not so. Except when you accept it so.